Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have 2 snacks to try from Sakura Co. So the first, these are our cheese cashew nuts. So apparently these are cashews with a sugar coating followed by a dusting of powdered cheese. I am not entirely sure how this is going to go. This is going to be interesting. We are also going to try, this is our Aonori Senbei. So, these apparently are made with green laver. Very curious to see how these turn out. I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting into with either of these. This should be interesting. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our cheese cashew nuts. I'm not sure how much of the cheese I'm smelling, if any at all. So this is definitely, there is quite a bit of cheese powder coming off on my fingers. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. Not entirely sure what I think of these. Texture-wise, they're nice and pleasant. Cashews are really kind of pleasant to chomp on. And the coating cracks really nicely. There's not too much resistance. Texturally, it's pleasant. Flavor-wise, you get a lot of that cheese right off the bat. And I don't know. The sugar wasn't quite as strong as I don't know. It moved weirdly. I'm not sure how well it works. It's not as bad as I thought it could be, but I'm not sure that it necessarily works great together for me personally. I think we've had better snacks, and better nut snacks. Um, if you're curious to try, like I said, it's not the worst we've seen of these. Not by a long shot, but it's also it's not super great. I'm like I said, I'm not entirely sure what I think of this personally, and I'm not sure that I want to eat another one to figure it out. So moving on to our Aonori Senbei. There we go. Definitely kind of has a bit of a scent to it. Not fully like seaweed, but it's definitely something kind of adjacent, if that makes sense. It has a really nice crunch to it. The flavor of the seaweed works pretty well. It's good. It's tasty. You definitely the flavor of the seaweed, it works. It's also very, very strong. You must like seaweed or green laver if you are going to enjoy this senbei. But if you do, it's really pretty good. It's nice. It's tasty. It's got a bit of salt in there, which kind of helps, I feel like, especially with it being seaweed flavored. It's really pretty good. If you're curious to try or you get the chance to, would definitely recommend. Pretty good. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we tried our cheese cashew nuts, which, I don't know, they were kind of weird. I'm not sure that the blending of the cheese with the sugar coating really quite delivered, at least not for me personally. It's definitely kind of that fakey cheese powder flavor. So if you're somebody who's kind of particular on that, something to keep in mind. They're not the worst, but they're definitely not the best. We also tried our Aonori Senbei, which was really nice. It was nice and crunchy. Definitely had a good strong seaweed flavor, which is not always the case. Really good, really tasty. If you're curious about seaweed or you know you enjoy it, definitely one to keep an eye out for. Really pretty good. Definitely worth your time if you're somebody who enjoys seaweed flavors. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.